my comeback victory! I'm getting really into this. Hello people, Seku-Senpai here, and here's Higurashi When They Cry, chapter 1, or of part, I want part 3 now, part 4 of the gameplay or something, I don't know. It's been 2 weeks since I last played. Last week I just got busy with sleep. I'm not gonna, what happened last week? I meant to have it up last week, but something, I think I had some computer problems and I got mad, and it's just, I don't record when I'm in a bad mood. I mean, why would I force myself to record when I'm in a bad mood? In fact, I don't like forcing myself to do anything. If I don't want to do something, I don't want to do it. Well, I mean, some things you have to do. You have responsibilities, but like general, like some things, like going to the store. Oh, what if you get hungry? Okay, there are some things that you can't do. Anyways, here's the game. What am I talking about? Anyways, here's Higurashi. Next time I do this, I probably will do a live stream of this. I've been saying this since like my first playthrough of it, but yeah, I'll definitely do a live stream of this because I just want to just get to it. Just don't have to go through editing and stuff. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I just haven't set it up perfectly. I'm also a perfectionist, so if it doesn't go well, I have to make sure it looks good. Make sure I have the audio set up, the screen going well, make sure I can see the comments, all that stuff. I like when things look good. And I'm sure y'all want to see something presentable too. Have a good fun time playing Higurashi. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on YouTube or on Twitch. I probably might do it on YouTube, but I do plan on doing some other gameplays on Twitch or just watching anime, doing some anime reactions on Twitch as well. So I have my Twitch link somewhere on the screen, or it's also in the description, Twitch account. So yeah, I'm going to start doing things on Twitch as well. So yeah, anyways, enough of me talking. Let's do this. Man, I put my headphones on and I instantly get, whoa, see, my volume's all the way up. You know what? Screw it. If it gets too loud, I'll turn it down. I won't regret it. Load up. We're at the end of chapter 2. I haven't played this since January. Dang. What are all the tips? So I can see all the tips here. Okay. This is the last time I wasn't able to see all the tips. I had some problems and stuff. Okay. We're a mixed grade. Interesting. We have a bunch of grades there. We don't have a uniform. That's important. Music's so intense. I'm about to go in battle. Jeez. Continue. Okay. Hey, where's school now? Oh my gosh. I didn't do much work. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, over here off Colonel
そりゃあレナに直接聞けばいいじゃん。
from KFC. Probably better to hear from Rena, don't you think?
だって可愛いんだもん。しかよ。
レナはよくあそこ工事現場のとこへ宝探しに行くのか?
Okay, and there I could double check. See, I'm figuring out some of the keyboard controls. There's a lot of things I could do. Yeah, does she go there often? I remember you guys mentioned the anime. Go to have a look. Okay, let's explore.
年頃の女の子がゴミ漁りね。
It's kind of, yeah. I guess each their own, right?
ダムの工事現場だったのか?
It's been bugging me since yesterday. Like an itch I couldn't scratch, especially if the other homie
何年か前に中止になっちゃったけどね。
said about the arm thing. Okay. Huh. Hearing an ominous word like thought came from Rika Chan's mouth startled me. Yeah, I mean thought.
そうそう。何しろとんでもない話だったんだよ。Hinamizawa が丸ごとダム湖に沈むことに一方的になってさ。
Huh? Really? So I'm only able to hear because the protest succeeded. I'm only able to be here, yeah, because the protest succeeded, yeah. It's actually crazy how much things happened in history that led to us today. Yeah, what's up with the background with the, okay. Why is it like that? Rena, okay. I'm sorry. No. Where were they? How do your nose? You put on makeup?
便所には溜めてから行け。一気に出せて楽で早いぞ。
Wow, that's so.
恥じらう乙女になんて
Yeah.
口の利き方
Way to talk about that, man. Yo. Who's she calling a maiden? If Sadako really was a maiden, she wouldn't have reacted like that. The usual hijinks ensued.
さてと
Now then.
今日は
Okay.
快速に乗っ取り部員の諸君に是非を問いたい
Okay, what's this
前原圭
meeting?
一君を新たな部員として我らの部活動に加えたいの
I'm still not
いかが
part
だ
of
ろ
the
う
pact yet.
レナは異議なーし
Okay, Rena's cool with it.
近隣風情が私の相手を務められるかしら
Peasant? Oh, wow, insulting.
僕もサタカも賛成しますですよ
Eureka speaks with Sadako. The three that Mion had queered, voiced their approval.
全会一致おめでとう
A
前原
unanimous
圭一君
decision. Thanks. I
君
am
に
glad to
栄
be
えある我が部へ
included.
の入部試験を許可する
Entrance exam
ち
for our
ょーって
club.
説明しろ俺はまだ
Yeah.
入るとは言ってないぞ
I
の
need
部活だ
sound joy.
我が部はだな
Yo, this
複
dude
雑化す
Dean,
る世界に
so
対応するため活動ごとに提案されるさまざまな条件か時には
Okay.
環境
they are in
時に
your
は結果
favor.
からい
Okay.
かにして
They work against you. Okay, so that type of club.
レナは弱いからいじめないでほしいな仲良くやろうね
That makes
レ
makes
ナ
them
さん
want
は
to
甘え
tease
て
you
ます
more.
わ弱い者は食い
Yeah,
尽くさ
the
れる
law
の
of
が
the
世の
jungle
常なので
survival
ご
of
ざ
the
いますわ
fittest.
よ
Yeah, you let your guard down. This was starting to sound a bit sketchy. Yeah, now it's starting to sound sketchy. So what kind of club was it?
つまりみんなでゲームして遊ぶ部活なのです
So straightforward. Rika-chan was the only one able to answer my question with a pertinent response. Yeah, all of them playing around like, oh, I don't think he's up for the challenge. Like, okay. By playing the various games that Mion had hoarded every day, it seemed that depending on the day, there were prizes for the winner or a penalty for the person who finished in last place. Yeah.
先に断っとくけどままごと遊びみたいなレベルじゃないからね一層いっぱいに命がかかってるくらい本気でかかった方がいいよ
Okay,
楽しくやれれ
Cheerio.
ばいいじゃないかそう凄むなよ
I was also wondering, are these the same voice actors and voice actresses as in the anime? I'm wondering, is it the same voice acting cast from the previous series that did the sequel series as well? The current series that's happening right now? I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I might have looked that up a while ago and actually
快
commented
速
on
な
that,
一条
but
狙うのは1
I
位の
don't
み
remember. I
遊
can
びだ
look
から
that
な
up
んて
after
いい加
this.
減なプレーは許さない
Okay.
快速第2条
Yeah.
そのためにはあらゆる努力をすることが義務付けられておりますのよ
All possible efforts. The way Sadako said it, it sounded like she was saying, use any means necessary. I think that's what she
も
means.
ちろん僕も頑張りますです
Okay, Eureka over here plotting everything
レナ
already.
も弱いけどね精一杯頑張ってるの
Yo. I knew what they were trying to say. In a game where everybody is aiming for the top, it's rather unsportsmanlike to play just for fun.
よ
Yeah,
し俺も
yeah, everyone likes
本気でやっ
competition.
てやるぜ
Yeah, let's go out. You know, we're here to win. With that, I was finally ready for the rite of initiation, my baptism into the club. Yo, baptism.
ケイちゃんに一
You
応
dip me
忠
in the
告
water?
ね
Okay.
レナも結構えげつないからね
Oh, despite her saying that, this initiation looks like it's gonna be rough. Mion began fishing around the student lockers in the back of the room. They have the games here at the school? Yeah. Well, it's a club equipment, so I guess that's fine. Of course.
難しいゲームはケイちゃんだけに不利だからね今日は誰にでもわかるゲームにしようスタンダード
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, play something.
時抜きはど
よ
Dang.
し受けてやるぜ
うやっぱり罰ゲームがないと燃えないよね
This is a penalty, you're right.
ビリに顔面落書きの剣どう
Oh my gosh, I did the same thing I did last time. Oh my gosh, what's with me almost dying every time I play this? This is why I stopped playing last time. Okay, if you saw last gameplay, I was drinking water and I wasn't breathing while I was I mean, do you breathe when you drink? I don't know. I just naturally do it. But yeah, I almost suffocated myself or drowned myself. But oh almost did the same thing, but I got so into reading it.
女性じゃないよね。
Nah, it's about to be permanent marker. Permanent? She wants to draw on our faces with permanent marker?
上等でございますわ。
Sadako cheered the idea on. She didn't even flinch at the thought of such a severe penalty. It seemed like she was raring to go. If it's going to be like this, then I can't lose either. Facts.
じゃあカード切ってみんなに配るね。
Okay. Old Bachelor is pretty much the same as Old Maid. There's only one difference. There's no Joker. Okay. In its place, one card is pulled out at the start, meaning there will be one card without a match left over at the end. You don't know which card will be in the Joker. It's a pretty thrilling game. Okay. Sounds fun.
じゃあ1枚抜くね。
Okay. Mion took out one card and left it face down on the table. Everybody stared at the card intensely.
終盤になれば
I don't know how to play Old Maid. I never played it. I read it similar to Egyptian slap, or rat screw, however people call it. I've heard it been called different names, but that's a fun game. But the rest of them were very serious. They didn't seem as relaxed as I was. They compared their cards to the one face down, all while gouging at each other's reactions. Dang, they're really serious about this. It was as if they could see what the face down card was. No, it couldn't be.
このトランプ
Masaka.
結構傷物だろ。まさかみんなにはその傷でそこに伏せたカードが分かって
They've been playing with these cards for a while. They
快
know.
速第2条ですわ。圭一さんも勝つために最善の努力をなさいませ。
Wow.
いくつかのカードは特徴的だから、
I mean,
圭一
that's how
君に
you
も
win.
すぐ覚えられるよ。
That's how I play card games. I try to memorize the little dents. She said that so matter of factly.
上等だぜ。この程度でハンデになると思うなよ。
Yeah. Think that will help you? I lashed out angrily, but it was rather obvious. I was at a disadvantage, big time. After all, they'd gone so far as to memorize the wear and tear for each individual card? This wasn't a simple game of Old Bachelor. If this was a test, then they were playing with the answer sheet in front of them. Yeah, facts. Bring it on. I'll take advantage of your carelessness and beat you at your own game. That baseless confidence would soon be crushed. Okay.
ケイちゃんの手札を右から言うぜ。
Oh my god, they could tell what my whole hand is?
9、ジャック、クイーン。
That's messed up. I'm at a big disadvantage.
ちなみ
Man.
に、ジジはダイヤの J なのです。
I am at the biggest
どうカードを入れ替えたって見え見えですわ。上がりですな。
I thought I was prepared, but for it to be this brutal, just overwhelming.
鬼だ。こいつらは鬼だ。レナは鬼じゃないよな。
Rena, you're on my side, right?
ごめんね、ケイチ君。
You
こっ
traitor.
ちがハートの3だよね。上がり。
Dang, not even a hint of mercy. Rena, even Rika-chan. Man, these club activities weren't to be trifled with. An alumnus of this group would definitely survive in the cruelest of situations. If our entire class had self-detonating collars strapped to their necks and were dropped into a death match on a deserted island, these guys would probably take it like fish to water. Dang, I can already picture their joy as they hunted down each of their classmates.
ポイントを
Talking
減
about
点
it's
す
the
るね。
death game, Battle Royale.
着順がそのままマイナス点。トータルで一番少ない人が優勝。
Okay.
では、ケイチはビリなので5です。
There's already a 5 mark down on my scoreboard.
やっぱりさ、綺麗なトランプでやらないと。
Hey, Rena over here being nice still.
いいのいいの。
It's
ケイ
fine,
ちゃんだって
fine.
男だし。
Oh, what? That
これ
makes
く
it
らいの
fair?
逆境は跳ね
Okay.
返せるよね。
Oh, okay.
君
Okay, call me a peasant again. Okay. A petite hand laid itself on top of my head, which was trembling from uncontainable frustration. It was Rika-chan's? Yeah, what would... Thanks for the motivation. Thanks to Rika-chan's words of encouragement, I was able to calm down. You need to be calm, especially when you're cornered. That's the power I could muster during this crisis. Think clearly, Kishi Maibara. Take your time and look at the cards carefully. It's just as Rena said. Several of the cards have their own distinct markings, making them stand out. Memorizing them should be pretty simple. Think about what you can do in this situation. Try everything in your power to improve your chances of victory. Yeah, memorize them as you're playing too. I covered the uniquely marked cards with my hands, or other cards, arranging them in such a way that they couldn't be seen. Okay. Oh. I couldn't let any of those precious hints slip by me. All the information is a weapon, yeah. Then it was my turn. Sadako fanned out her cards for me. Oh, does she got a poker face? You won't know unless you take it. There's a bit of dismay in her expression. Like she's trying to mess with me. Like she doesn't want to take it. That kind of expression. I won't let that momentary lapse slip by me. Got it! 7 of spades! A cheer of ooh rang out. Okay, I was right, okay. Don't got a good poker face there. I don't have a good poker face either. It wasn't from memorizing the markings. Those slight changes in their expressions as I selected the cards were enough. Ha! I never played, I don't know Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh! She was startled by her own misread. Of course, everyone else was too. Oh, I'm taking down the most powerful opponent? Haha! Yes, I misled you. They told them apart by different marks. That mark was a nail scratch, so I put a new one on it. Ooh! Haha! You disguised it? Yes, I did. Yep. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah, I did it, yeah. Having defeated the Forerunner, Mion, my brilliant battle left me ecstatic. But by total points, it was clearly set in tone that Mion would win and I would finish last. Oh boy, what can I do? I laughed haughtily, selecting the tone of my voice carefully to get on Mion's nerves. Yeah, mess with them psychologically. That should be the proverbial slap in the face to Mion, who is at the top already and ensured victory. Oh, trying to get back at me? Yeah, but I still got one up on you. Ooh. One chance. Yeah. Did my reverse psychology work? She fell for it. Yes. A chance for an upset that wouldn't be possible without goading her into it.
One chance.
Yeah, one chance. Yeah, what are the rules? Mion discarded 2 cards from her hand and replaced one with the Joker card that was on the table. Then shuffled the resulting hand behind her back. Okay. I like this song. Okay. Okay. That's okay. The other 3 gulped nervously at this unexpected turn of events. I don't know what that means in the game, but I guess that's unprecedented. Mion grasped 1 card in each hand and thrust them out at me. First, I need to inspect them closely. The card on the right had no distinguishing marks. I couldn't tell which one it was.
逆転の
This is so
大チャンスだ
anime. This whole like looking closely at the card on the left. I saw a little where it wasn't one I hadn't seen before. Like this whole scene.
あのカードは
That card, I didn't let that bit from Sadako slip by me. Mion clicked her tongue. I didn't recognize the mark on the left card from the small number that I had memorized. I didn't know what the left card was, but I could tell from Sadako's reaction that the card had already appeared during the game. Since it had already appeared before, it meant it was definitely wasn't the Joker. Yeah.
ケイちゃんは右のカードを疑ってる。じゃあ
Oh.
右にする？
Oh boy, stop messing with me. Will you? The left card definitely wasn't the Joker. If I could trust that theory, then I should have been able to declare that the card on the right was the Joker. Even without Mion's taunting, the one on the right was the most suspicious. But wasn't it a bit too rash to decide based solely on Sadako's reaction? More carefully. Ah! I remember now. That mark, the left card, no doubt about it. The 7 of clubs. I for one. The card on the left was the 7 of clubs. Oh, so that means the card on the right was the Joker. And then, just before my hand touched the right card, I froze.
さすがミオンだよ
What? There was a wave of murmurs among the onlookers at my sudden halt. Right before I confirmed the right card was the Joker.
ケイチさんは何を言ってるのでございましょう。だって左 C です。
Oh, they all tried misleading me. Ah.
ケイちゃんはどうして右がジョーカーじゃないって確信できるの？
Mion let loose an unexpected question. Everyone else was baffled.
右のカードが何かは俺にもわかるだが左のカードがクローバーの7だってことだけはわかる
Oh.
じゃあ
Then
右のカードがジョーカーなのじゃありませんこと？必ず左右どっちかがジョーカーという約束でしょ？
well, if none of them are.
左右の
I guess
ど
one
っ
of
ちか
them.
にジョーカーがあるのは本当
Yeah.
ケイチは勘がいいです。
I read too fast. Sorry, but I might be going too fast on this.
リコちゃん、それってどういう？
Yeah.
つまりさ
So
クローバー
basically,
の7はさっき俺がサトコのスペードの7と合わせて捨てたカードなんだよ
everyone's attention snapped to the discard pile at the same time. The truth of the matter couldn't be discerned from that sloppy
そうだ
pile.
ミオンは
So that
捨
means-
て札を1枚拾って左のカードに重ねているつま
So
り
that means she cheated?
そうか、わかった。左の
Yeah.
カードをクローバーの7に見せかけているんだね。
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was the first time since the start of the match that a shadow ran across Mito's expression, and I didn't let that slip by. Then, with a grand flourish, I declared it loudly.
ジョーカーは
Yeah!
左手だ
It was an intense moment. That 1 second felt like an eternity for everyone there. Breaking that silence, the first one to speak was Mion.
初代部長として私も様々なプレイングを見てきたけど、
Okay.
ケイちゃん、あんたはベストだよ。ベ
Ah!
ストオブザベストオブザベスト。
Hey, thanks! That's probably the greatest compliment Mion could give. Mion accepted her defeat, dropping the cards from both hands. My comeback victory! I'm getting really into this. Rika placed her hand on my head and began petting it, congratulating me on my victory. Oh.
リコちゃんか？
Rika and Sadaso gapped at us, as if they had seen a
なん
ghost.
だよレナ別に俺はインチキしてないだろ
Yeah, it was
Sensei,
fair.
don't-
I won fair and
リ
square.
カは
I didn't even look at
慰め
those
る時
tears.
にしか頭を撫でませんの。
Oh, huh? What's the meaning of? At that moment, Rena let out a small shriek.
ケイチ君、
What happened?
こんなことって。ケイちゃんならさ、こ
Huh?
こまで読んでくれると思ってたよ。
It was all wrong. I lost. Everyone froze. No, it was just me.
賭けだった。
It was
ケ
a
イちゃんがおてん
gamble.
ばさんの早とちりだったなら、負けてたのは私だった。
Oh man, it was the answer everyone was certain about. Mion picked up the card from the losing
ケイちゃん
hand.
さ、この負けを誇っていいよ。
Wow, she turned it around. That was the card that proclaimed the victor of the duel. The card under the 7 of clubs. Unbelievable. It was 2 of diamonds? It was a sit-up behind the setup. If I just picked the right one without reading so deeply into it, I would have thought, dang it, that's what I would do. This is literally what I would do if I was playing. I slumped back to my knees, dazed. Everybody let out a round of applause for the excellent effort I gave despite my defeat. Dang. Yeah. Man, exalted loser. Dang. You can't beat the president. Everybody made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. I felt I was bested, but I was so silently beaten that the unexpected felt rather refreshing. It was a valiant effort, no doubt about it. Valiant effort. Oh man. Hey, wait. All those knew from the start and still got excited so earnestly? Yo, why are they playing around like that? That's messed up. Get drawn on my face. I'll go easy. Oh boy. The other 3 members held down my arms and shoulders firmly. That's messed up. Mion approached, licking her lips. Her right hand went to pull something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker. It's a giant permanent one. Oh boy. Oh boy. She took the cap off the marker and brought it slowly towards my face while I was immobilized. Dang, that's a long scream. I let out my death throes. Okay, so now it's the end of the school day. We're just going home. As soon as the club activities were finished, Rena flew off. Probably so she could dig out that cute Kono Randy that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today, it was just Mion and me walking home together. A rather rare occurrence. Okay. That is crazy. Hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Mountain treasures. Me and that damn construction. Yeah. Oh right, Mion would probably tell me. That murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened there before. Sins and demonstrations. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided I'd listen just the same. The government, huh? Dang, that's messed up. Anything to get their way, yep. Mion spoke excitedly, as if the whole thing was happening right in front of her. I mean, how long ago was that again? Like... Okay. Nice, complete victory. Flawless victory. None. She promptly cut me off. Oh, the same as Rena had. Her words signaled the end of discussion. Tomitake said one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess I was wrong. My curiosity unsated, I laughed dejectedly inside. Okay. That's messed up. What did they even draw on my face? Mion held back her laughter while stealing glances at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they drew. Oh yeah, he doesn't even know what it looks like. Damn you, Mion. You shall rue this day. If our roles were reversed, I'm gonna go all out. All over your face so that you won't be able to take it off. Even with a scoring pad, dang. Upon arriving home, I ran straight into my mom, embarrassing myself yet again. The mood I'd come home was already on edge. Ooh, it's not an uncommon thing in our family. Whenever Dad can't come up with a good idea, it always ends up like this. He stumps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered into my ear. Hey, it could be when you're an artist, you know? With a new idea. What kind of art does he do? This painting or something? Dad's paintings, yeah, feed our entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the my bars. Well, what does his mother do? We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is a master painter? That's true. It's in the household. Okay, so that's a motive. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah. You into my room? Man, I don't let anyone in my room. So I like my privacy. Oh, come on. Please don't use my room as a motive. As a motive, I think. Okay. Dad's moods are only temporarily. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, wouldn't it be a bad idea to just take a walk so I don't aggravate him further? Did you wash the thing off your face first at least? Okay. I said I was going to take a walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. I got on my bike and pondered where to go. I could just read at the bookstore, but it would take an hour by bike to get to town. Dang. It would be dark by the time I got back, and I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinamizawa creep me out. I'd be scared too. If Mion and Sadako ever found out about that, I smiled wearily. Oh yeah, Rena was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure, the damn construction site. The excavation of Colonel Randy was probably taking her a while, yeah. It wouldn't be so bad to have her Mion. That's messed up. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards the damn construction site. Okay. Tomitake-san might be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that both Rena and Mion denied knowing anything about. If I met him again, I'd like to ask for more details, if he felt like talking. That was my real intention. It's nice seeing like more of the scenery of the town, because I feel like that's something that wasn't really shown as much in the anime. So I like that little, like, you know, these transitions. I spotted Rena struggling up the slope of the garbage pile. It looked like Colonel Randy was lodged in there pretty firmly. It didn't look like Rena would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tomitake-san wasn't around, I began climbing down the slope unsteadily. Go, Rena. Okay, she's there. Oh, surprise. Happy to see me. A place like this, huh? I see. She's aware of it, at least. Yo, we were playing around. Confused. Yo, she was like, oh wait, what? So she's considering what happened here. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Well, I filled my quota for today. Quota? If I don't see Rena blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily required nutritional intake. Wow. You have to visually get that intake. Yeah, what? I'll let you figure that out. I just ignored her
ほれ
bewilderment.
どいたどいた。でどこだよランディ君は。
Yeah, where's Randy at?
あ、ごめん。
Oh no, Randy.
ほら、
Okay.
この隙間から。
Oh no, Randy.
本当に生き埋めだな。
Colonel Randy. Okay, Colonel Randy. Colonel Randy. That was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials, like they were caging him inside. According to Rena, it was like this yesterday. It seems as though another illegal dumper came yesterday, dumped again, and now he's buried like this.
この山を一人でどけるつもりだったのか。
Yeah, that's a lot of... with those scrawny arms. There's no way she'd be able to do that with her slender arms.
でも、ランディ君人形かいいだもん。
Did anything for Colonel Randy?
お店のランディ君には鎖がついてるけど、これならお持ち帰りできる。
Ah! If Rena gave up on this Colonel Randy, she'll probably start devising a plan to steal the one from in front of the store. Yeah. As Rena's guardian, I won't allow her to suddenly sully her hands with
置い
crime.
てろよ。俺がやる。
Okay, let's see what you got, my bar. Rena blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous. Also, the more days we wasted, the more likely another illegal dumping would occur. Yeah, and it'll be buried even more. If it got buried any deeper, there'd be nothing that could be done.
ケイチ君、レナも手伝えるよ。手伝わせて。
帰って邪魔になるから待ってろって。
Dang. It sounds like you're struggling there, man. Pulling out scraps, bending them, tossing them aside. I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Flying objects drew beautiful arcs across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it! No matter how much I threw out, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Randy right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Rena, I felt frantic because of how little I had
本気
progressed.
でやるなら大野とかノコギリとかがいるかもしれねえな。
Yep.
もういいよ、ケイチ君。すごい汗だよ。
Dang, I must have been working super hard to grab that.
いいよ。
Or he must have been me? I don't know him.
気にするな。
Rena began sputtering and turned beet red. Oh, whoops. I meant to say I was trying my best as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh well.
さすがに休憩。
Yeah, you sound like you're wiped.
手強いぜ。
I sprawled on my back over the grassy slope.
ごめんね、ごめんね。すごい汗だく。
Rena patted her handkerchief against my forehead. It felt pretty nice.
あのさ、ちょっとここで休んでてね。私、
Okay.
家近いから、麦茶とか持ってきてあげるね。
Oh, yeah, some tea. Nice. Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Rena took off running. The cries of Higurashi gently cooled the air. After I was certain that Rena was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I had discovered earlier. There's a garbage pile of magazines and newspapers bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. They were bound stacks of not so reputable tabloids. They were stacked chronologically, going back quite a few years. It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found the one arms. If it was just like Tomitaki-san said, then undoubtedly there'd be a mention of a murder. There were troubled times. These were troubled times. There's no end to the sickening incidents. There's a large pile of society drawn in by these incidents as well, so it had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the packages and opened the rain-soaked pages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. Yeah, makes sense. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was either. I only knew that it happened here. I looked up every so often, checking to see if Rena had come back or not. I didn't want her to see me gawking at a dirty magazine, but it wasn't just that. Both Rena and Mion said they didn't know. But if that happened, without a doubt, as long as Tomitaki-san wasn't lying, then both Rena and Mion... Ah, yeah, there it was. Yeah, that means they were lying too. If they had just said that, then I wouldn't have gotten so hung up on it. An incident that neither Rena or Mion wish to talk about. Man, trying to uncover it after they just tried to conceal it out of good intentions. That made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Hinamizawa, a damn worker, lynching, murder by dismemberment. Dude, that music was actually kind of creepy. I got like a light chill there. Here it is. The featured article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph in the colored pages at the front. The pages of the featured article were stuck together and weren't easy to open. Rena could return at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigators were carrying a body bag, and newspaper reporters were all bathing it in camera flashes. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. A tragic nightmare at the Hinamizawa construction site. Lynching and murder dismemberment. The victim was the site foreman. He had assaulted his assailants daily with an explosive backlash from his daily actions. It's a horrible image to see the site foreman as it happened. It really did happen. It seemed the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was: the assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes, then used the axe to split the cadaver into 6 pieces: the head, arms, and legs, and torso. I couldn't understand just the headline, that it was just too terrible. An incident? Normally lynching is just assault and murder, right? Dismemberment with hatchets and pickaxes? I know, that was overkill. That wasn't a lynching. That was a merciless killing to the letter, a brutal murder. Done by a group of people, yeah. With the hatchets, with pickaxes, with a hatchet. Oh! Yeah, why did that low-key scare me? The way they transitioned that, man. Yeah! Rena dropped the hatchet she was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice. Yo, why is this sneaking up behind me? He must have really been into the reading that. Hatchet, pickaxes, hatchet next to me, pickaxes! Rena flustered her arms in a panic, continued to explain and apologize. It seemed I'd been glaring at her pretty intensely. Yeah, he was really scared. Frightened him. Night was drawing close. I was pretty worn out, and it wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow.
そのナタじゃないと壊せそうにない。せっかく持ってきてくれたんだし、明日借りるよ。な。何しょんぼりしてるんだよ。明日にはランディ君が掘り出せるんだぜ。
Did she see me reading?
そうだよね。早くランディ君をお持ち帰りしたい。
We both knew that it was useless to apologize any more than that. Yeah. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea Rena brought and wiped off the sweat that I had now gone cold. We took the path to head home. I felt quite guilty about the tabloid wrapped in my jacket. Ooh. So he took the paper with him. Okay. Oh, that was a long transition. Oh! Why am I jumping? Okay, got some tips. Nice. Okay. One man's trash. Yep, it's another man's treasure. Okay. End of chapter 3. Okay, well, this is going to end Higurashi, chapter 3. So, yeah, pretty fun time playing this. Seems like this was, what, the whole first episode from the new series? Because I have not seen the OG yet. I'm going to watch the OG as soon as I finish this season of the new one. Yeah, definitely some interesting things so far here. Yeah, anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope you all enjoyed. I'm not sure how long this video is, but, or if I split into 2 parts, but if I did, well, hope you enjoyed the first part of this, and here's the second part. If so, if not, then hey, hope you enjoyed this. Check out Higurashi, my reaction to Higurashi on the channel. I should have some other videos on the channel too if you want to check them out as well. If there's any other like VNs you want me to play, let me know in the comments below, because I'll be down to play them. And Yeah, that's